Top 5 Forgotten Video Rental Chains. A few talented video rental stores hold out today, such as Family Video. However, the video store's golden era is over. In this video, we are going to talk about the top 5 forgotten video rental chains. Before we get started, please subscribe to this channel and tap the tiny bell icon, and I promise I'll bring you more of the most amazing videos every time. I also wanted to thank everyone for helping this channel to grow to over 1,000 subscribers. Number 5. Civic Video. No, we're not referring to the Civic models made by Honda, but in the year of 1985, Civic Video was established in New Zealand and Australia. They were corporate-owned various rental stores which functioned rentals in VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, Ultra HD Blu-ray, and video game. During its peak, it operated close to 300 stores, but by 2018, only 13 stores remained. In April 2019, the shops at Five Dock and Bondi Beach locked their doors due to clients' inadequacy from contending companies like Netflix and Stan. As of July 2020, only one location remains. Before video shops, movies were only watched in halls, leaving shops in doubt to accept video technology and video shops as they fretted for losses in earnings. In the first place, the market was evolving steadily as the video cassettes were not economical. But when the prices reduced in the mid-'80s, the market flourished and earnings for the home video took the place of the theatrical box office. 4. Rogers Video. Canada-based, Roger Plus was the trade name for the retail functioning of Rogers Communications. It was previously two distinct trade names, called the Roger Wireless Chain of Telecommunications Shops, formerly executed by Intercan under license from Rogers, and the Roger Video Chain of video rental stores. At its peak, more than 300 Roger Plus shops were operational. It also offered sales and services for cable television, internet, home phone service, and wireless phone service in markets where they provided these services. Roger Plus also competed with Blockbuster, who also had a presence in Canada. Blockbuster left the Canadian market in 2011, while Rogers ceased rentals on April 16, 2012, and sold all of its previously viewed rental inventory at buy one, get one free prices to customers. 3. Movie Gallery. This was once considered the second largest movie and game rental company in the United States and Canada. It was established in 1985, and at its height, the company had about 4,700 shops in North America, functioning mostly under the Movie Gallery. Movie gallery stores were normally situated in rural areas, but in 2005, they purchased Hollywood Video, which were already located in urban areas that already competed with Blockbuster. The company started to have financial trouble and closed 520 stores in September 2007. An additional 400 stores were targeted to close during a bankruptcy reorganization. The last U.S. movie gallery and Hollywood Video situations ended on July 31, 2010. The Canadian stores were closed a month later, while the content of the company's headquarters was sold off in August 2010. 2. Hollywood Video. Hollywood Video was a home video and video game rental store company that started in 1988. The chain was the most massive direct competitor to Blockbuster Video. In January 1995, Blockbuster filed a $10 million lawsuit against Hollywood Entertainment for hiring 5 former Blockbuster employees. At the time, Hollywood had 117 stores compared to Blockbuster's 2,800 store count. The reasoning behind the suit was that the former employees knew some of the company's trade secrets that could be used to aid Hollywood Entertainment. The judge later favored in Hollywood. Later, in 1995, Hollywood Video purchased the Video Watch chain, which had a total of 42 stores. In 2004, Hollywood Video was the target of a hostile takeover by, you guessed it right, Blockbuster, who previously filed a lawsuit on them years prior. Blockbuster offered $14.50 per share, $11.50 cash, and $3 in Blockbuster shares. Hollywood then agreed to the buyout to Blockbuster. I'm just kidding. Hollywood Video agreed to a buyout by Movie Gallery, a smaller competitor. Movie Gallery paid $860 million, $13.25 per share, and the assumption of $380 million in debt. Movie Gallery completed its purchase of Hollywood Video on April of 2005 and became the parent company. Hollywood Video would cease operation in 2010 when the parent company, Movie Gallery, declared Chapter 7 bankruptcy. 1. Blockbuster. The 1980s is usually known as Blockbuster's epoch, as the movie rental stores was an intrinsic part of American popular culture. The first Blockbuster store was opened in Dallas, Texas by David Cook in 1985. By the 1990s, Blockbuster video shops were established in every spot, closing many established mom-and-pop rental stores in many areas. Blockbuster did purchase many other rental stores, such as the 250-store chain Errol's and Sound Warehouse, just to name a few. At the beginning of the 21st century, Blockbuster was at its peak with more than 9,000 locations. Many companies were even trying to sell themselves, such as Netflix at the time, who offered themselves to Blockbuster for $50 million. Blockbuster eventually laughed and turned them down, not knowing they would eventually be the cause of their demise. They saw Netflix at the time, who was only a mail-in rental company, not valuable, but instead, Blockbuster would later improve their own mailing movie rental service. Blockbuster even attempted to purchase the struggling Circuit City chain in 2008, which went out of business in 2009. By 2010, evolving rivals such as Redbox and streaming services intimidated the video shops. Immediately, America became meshed with video stores, streaming services, mail-in rentals, and video rental kiosks. Many video chains began to suffer, such as Hollywood Video and Movie Gallery, who we mentioned on the list earlier. In a last attempt, Blockbuster removed late fees and rolled out their own video rental kiosk, which was called Blockbuster Express. In 2011, Blockbuster was down to 3,000 stores and was purchased by Dish Network. Dish Network had plans to release a service platform similar to Netflix through its cable plan, but this would never happen. By this time, Blockbuster was down to 600 stores and sold its Blockbuster Express rental kiosk division to Redbox for $100 million. Between 2013 and 2014 marked the end as the remaining corporate-owned stores were closed, leaving only 51 open. In 2018, the number dropped down to 9, with 6 in Alaska, 2 in Oregon, and 1 in Texas. 1 outside the United States remained open, as well in Australia. As of November 2020, only 1 store remains in Bend, Oregon. The people's reaction to the collapse of video rental shops was sporadic. Video shops are vanishing. People are baffled to view one at the end of their block. The rising generation of the 21st century will never encounter entering a store with a wide range of paths holding VHS movies. The video rental industry became the synopsis of film society because it takes care of open discussion and interconnection. Although it is being restored by digital business models that set apart the appreciation of movies. If you like this video, please tap the thumbs up and leave a comment. For constant updates, subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon. See you soon!